Hello everyone, welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna Bakaya, and today we are going to do a 2023 love reading, romance reading, relationship reading for the sun sign of Libra. So we're going to see what 2023 the year holds for you Librans. Just keep the thought, the intention, the focus in your mind, in your heart as to what messages you'd like to get for 2023. Are you looking to take your relationship forward? Are you looking to meet somebody new? Are you looking towards dating anybody? Are you looking for more stability in your relationship? Are you looking for more excitement in your relationship? Are you looking forward to getting, creating the life that you want with regards to your dreams, with regards to your love life? So keep the thought, keep the intention, keep the focus, and the messages will come to you accordingly. Before we move forward, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really important. So do that before we move forward. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I'm going to draw out one card for each month. So a total of 12 cards. And all you have to do is to keep the intention as to and the focus as to what you'd like 2023 to look like for you. All right. So without further delay, let's begin 2023 love reading, romance reading, relationship reading for the sun sign of Libra. All right. So messages for the sun sign of Libra for 2023 romance reading. Messages for the sun sign of Libra for the year 2023. Messages for the sun sign of Libra. Now, Libra is all about, thought, focus, balance, right? So Librans have that sort of energy. So we'll see, how you can utilize best, in the year towards your relationships. Let me align these so everything's in clear focus. Okay. Yeah, it happens to be an air sign, so that's always associated with thought, sometimes a lot of overthinking as well. So we're done till June. Let's move forward, July onwards, remaining year. Messages for the sun sign of Libra, for their love life, for the year 2023. Messages for the sun sign of Libra, for the year 2023. Okay. All right. Just keep the thought, the intention, Librans, and the messages will come to you. Whoa. You probably saw that already, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'll turn it back later again. All right. So November, December to go. Whoa. I love when that happens. Just absolutely, absolutely love when that happens, because that means the messages specifically really want to get out to you and want to be read by you. All right, so let me just make sure that everything's within the frame. Yes, there we go. All right, so let's begin, Librans. Let's see what's up for you. So, well, you seem to have done hard work in 2022. It seems to be a general feeling that I've been getting with regards to each sun sign that I've been doing so far. You're going to find the success that you've been wanting in your love life. You're being asked to believe, and you will also see that your relationship will succeed in the direction that you've been wanting it to go in, right? There may have been challenges in the past. There may have been some turbulences in the past, some choppy waters in the past, but the road ahead is quite clear. And in January, you'll see yourself finding that clear path with your partner with regards to your love life. And you're being asked to really believe. If you're single at the moment, you don't have a particular partner right now, well, you're being asked to believe, because you're going to get there. So this is a very, very positive card. It indicates that you've been through a lot in the background previously, which means in 2022 right now. And I've been saying this in other readings as well, that these have been the last few years because of COVID, losing so many loved ones, not being able to see people for a while, not being able to see our dear and near ones for like so long. It has been a very, very heavy time. And now that air, that heaviness is sort of lifting, and people also got a lot of time to self-reflect during this time, wantedly or unwantedly. And you're being guided, Librans, to believe and succeed. You're going to get there. January will be quite smooth for you, and it'll be a proof. So if you've been asking for the universe to give you validation, for giving you proof that whether your love life is working or not or going in the right direction, you'll get that. You'll get that in January. So start with a bang indeed. And then you're being asked to rest and reconsider. So you will believe and you will succeed, but you must remember to, and remember, it's an air sign, you're an air sign, you tend to overthink. You need to mentally not overthink and reconsider whatever you're thinking. Sometimes we can all get into our negative modes and spin out of control with that negativity. One incident happens and we can, start thinking of the other negative incidents in the past and get very, very worked up. So this card is telling you to rest because you need a lot of rest. You've done a lot of work and it's getting you the results that you want, but you really need to rest as well and mentally rest. Okay, give your brain some rest here and not overthink everything and reconsider the decisions that you're taking with regards to your love life, because if you take them in a haste, they might not be very, very prudent decisions. They may not work out to be in your best interest or favor. But if you rest and reconsider and weigh all your options, and look at this backpack, this person has put that aside. It seems like mountain climbing. So that's how you probably feel, that you've been climbing mountains. That's the kind of work you feel you've been doing in a relationship, and you've got to put the burden aside. So if you're carrying people forward with you, in the sense of carrying their burden actually, then that needs to be kept aside. A lot of times, we tend to, it's a very good thing to lend a listening ear. It's a very good thing to be there for other people, and be kind to our partners and offer unconditional love. But it should not become a pattern that we are either parenting or therapizing our partners, which means that of course if they're sick, we can take care of them, we should look after them, help them recover in good health, and if they're unhappy about something, if they're worried about something, it's great that we can lend them a listening ear. We should be there for them as their partners, but that shouldn't be the only nature of the relationship, which means that it's a counselor victim kind of relationship, or a child parent kind of relationship where you're always just checking, teaching the child, and you feel that more responsibility is on you. So that shouldn't be there. So you need to rest and reconsider how you're actually working out your love life, and whether it's balanced or imbalanced. And it seems a little heavy here, so it doesn't seem very balanced, or this card wouldn't come up. So rest and reconsider what it is that you need to change, Librans, for your in your own belief system, for your love life to pan out smoothly for you, because you are probably operating from a system of doing too much, of wanting to please others, or wanting to do too much for them, and then feeling the burden of it all, right? And the way it works is, the way energy work goes is, with the universe, God, whatever you believe in, that whatever energy you send out there is the energy that you get back, right? So if you are sending across the energy that you're happy to take other people's burdens, then the universe just gives you more and more burdens rather than taking it away from you. All right, so this is a confirmation of what I just said previously, which means you need to reconsider whatever heavy work you're doing. You need to reconsider why your love life is not going the way that you want it to. It's not bad. Definitely, when this card has come up, you're headed in the right direction. You've been thinking of making changes with regards to your partner, with regards to your belief system, with regards to your love life. Maybe things have not been working your way, and you are going to succeed, but there are certain steps you need to take along the way. First one, stop overdoing and overgiving, right? Second, you need to take the lead and be assertive, all right? um Assertiveness can also, obviously, it goes hand in hand when there is a desire to please the partner, please people. With codependency, there will be a struggle with taking the lead and being assertive and saying, no, I don't want it this way, and yes, I want it that way, because you're so invested in trying to please the partner. So you are being asked to take the lead and tell your partner what's working for you, what's not working for you. If you're single, you're probably looking for dating. You're being encouraged to take the lead, make your profile, go out, start meeting people again. Rest first, of course, but then start meeting people again, and let them know what you really like. And if it's not working your way, you just let it go. But you're being asked to take the lead over here rather than wait for something to happen. Okay, so just by sitting alone at home and hoping for something to happen, it's not going to happen. You need to take action. In the month of April, this is your first major arcana card of the reading. So major arcana cards and minor arcana cards, that's how tarot works. And I'm not going to get into too much of technicality. But major arcana card, yes, it's come for January, February, March, April. So it's come for the month of April, but it goes beyond that. So when a major arcana card pops up, it means that it's talking about major changes in your life, major life events unfolding, major paths that you're going to take in life, some major work that you're going to do in your life. It's not just a monthly thing that's going to go away. So when this card comes up, Librans, you are being asked to confront yourself. This is confrontation more within yourself, within you, than it is with the partner. So when this comes out, you're being asked to look at your shadow self. You're being asked to look at what's really internally going on in your belief system. What are the kind of beliefs that you maybe picked up in childhood or later on, which you're operating from, whether consciously or subconsciously, which is creating the kind of love life that's, maybe not working for your best and highest interest. So what are the feelings? Are you operating from, like that do you love yourself enough? Are there doubts or beliefs about self-love? Are there doubts or beliefs about finding or being able to create a love life? Is there some kind of hopelessness that's set in, that it's all just for the, it's just imaginary and such kind of life doesn't exist? So you're being asked to confront that. Or did you pick up some belief, from your past experiences, where you always have to be the party who's responsible for pleasing the other person? Because in that case, it's an endless journey of working, trying to please the other person, where you just keep working because it's endless, right? Because it's not a one day thing that you'll please the other person, it'll go away. You're operating on that belief system. And like I said, how energy works is that's very, very specific. Universe doesn't care about the story that you're building around you. It cares about the energy, physical form of energy that you're sending forward. And if constantly, whether unwantedly or wantedly, consciously or subconsciously, you're thinking of, whether if you're thinking of, that it's okay for you to come second because you just love your loved one so much and it's okay to always put them first, well, the universe takes that into account. That's literally what you're telling the universe. The universe keeps giving you situations with your loved one where you constantly keep coming second, and they are happy to see themselves coming first. And then you feel, why does this person always do this despite me doing everything on the planet for them? Well, it's because you are playing your part by telling the universe clearly that you're quite content with coming second. May not actually be, but because you're playing that role day in and day out, that's the clear message you're sending across to the universe. So when this card comes up, you're being asked to confront within yourself, see what's not working for you. What are the belief systems you're operating with? Why is it that you are in a situation where you are right now, where your love life is? And this is not a negative card, this is a positive card. Yes, it's an intense card. Yes, it indicates that you have to do work upon yourself, but we all have to do that, and all relationships are hard work, and they require work through and through. The only thing that happens is that when we are in a relationship with one person for a long time, over time we get to know themselves better, and that work feels lighter, but work is required every time. And if we are unclear about who we are, what belief systems we are operating with, what we really want, then if we ourselves are not clear, that's the very unclear message we're sending across to the universe. So the people you kind of attract will also be confused, maybe confused people who are also not clear about what they want. And if there's too much of confusion in the relationship from the very beginning, and you start to figure out everything when you get attached with each other, it can become a little difficult once you realize that what you want are different things. So work on yourself first before you work on the relationship. You need to work on yourself. This is a lot of self work here. Rest and reconsider your options. Believe that you can have the love life that you want. Take the lead in creating the love life that you want, but first you also need to confront within yourself and ask yourself the question, what is it that I have been doing? What is my part been so far in the love life in the way that it has been so far? And again, so now this can happen. This card usually comes up when the truth about something not working, or your partner not being the way that you wanted them to be. And if you can feel that there is certain kind of deception, there is certain kind of unhealthy relationship going on, but not willing to see it. So you're not willing to see the truth, which is glaring you in the face. This is not something hidden. It's very clear that your partners, maybe, there must be some deception going on, or that your partner is not deceiving you, but it's just not working, but you're refusing to see it because it brings a lot of pain, right? You're being asked to see because simply surrounding yourself with this kind of shield where you can't see everything. And look at this. So you know it, your third eye is open here. You know it. Yeah. But your eyes, your physical worldly eyes, are closed, which means that you are refusing to see what your inner wisdom, inner compass has been showing you all along. And if you refuse to see, where you can keep carrying on in the same way, but it's not going to bring you happiness, right? So you need to confront from within yourself what, and now this card also makes more sense, where definitely it's also hinting towards you knowing that it's probably not working for you, and or if you're single, then what needs to change in your life, and you're not willing to do it because it's too heavy. Well, unfortunately it is heavy, but it's also something we a lot of us can have a fear of confrontation, a fear of assertiveness, a fear of confrontation. I would say that's the best word to use in this scenario, because it gets too painful to look at, but that doesn't mean the situation is going to go away. So if the situation is not going to go away, then the best way forward is to actually deal with it. And the whole point of doing the card readings ahead of time for the coming year is to see that this is what the months of, April, May are going to look like. And you can plan ahead. You can, plan you can't see everything ahead, of course, but you can organize your time well in the month of Jan, which looks very positive for you to see. Okay, and you don't have to wait till April to start working on your inner self or your, with your belief system. You can start ahead of time so that there's more clarity. And there you go, voila. So finally you see what's not working for you. Again, a major arcana card. So these two are major arcana cards, and you are going to not just release what's not working for you in the month of June, you're going to release it in your life for good. So this card indicates that you are going to release whatever belief, whoever, whether it's your partner, person, whatever is not working for you, you're going to let it go from your life. And people who really love you unconditionally will be there with you while you do it, and those who don't will, fall behind, and that's going to be okay. It's going to be a tough time, but it's going to be okay. You're going to brave through it, because finally you're ready to see the truth, admit it to yourself, and let it go. There's no point in lying to yourself and making yourself feel that, oh yeah, it's going to work out, it's going to work out, because clearly when all of these three are coming together, something in your current relationship or your life, if you're single, is not working out to attract that kind of love life that you want. And you've tried enough. So if you've tried enough, it's not working out, it's time to see the truth, it's time to admit it to yourself, and it's time to let go. So yes, it is a heavy first 6 months for you, Librans, but usually I'd be very surprised if the rest of the cards are not different, because once you release all the gunk, all the negativity, all the junk from your life, which is not for your best and highest good, you make space, you make room in your life, in your energy, to attract something new and positive and fresh. Because when you do this, when you release whatever's not working for your best and highest good, you give a very clear message to the universe. I'm not going to stand for this nonsense. I'm not going to stand for this BS. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to do what really matters to me. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to respect myself. And when you send such clear messages across to the universe delivers to you as well. So let's see. There you go. Major Arcana card again. So your third major Arcana card in the reading. This could indicate that you will be busy in finally learning. You're going to learn, maybe take a course, maybe do some healing work. You're going to try and figure out what it is that you were doing, not the best and, so far. Why did you take such a long time to get here? Maybe you'll do some alternate healing course. You may be in the line or profession of teaching, and you're being asked to stay with like-minded people who are supportive and like-minded, and also learn from opposite point of views. Don't compromise on your principles or integrity, but listen to people. In the end, you do what you really feel like. But in teaching, we learn as much as we give out messages of learning. So just because they're children or people who we're teaching are much younger than us doesn't mean they can't contribute. In teaching, always we learn as much as we can teach, right? There's always a lot to learn, even from students. So you're going to be involved in the month of July in learning and creating your life, and actually, just committing to yourself. Okay, I'm going to learn more, I'm going to heal more, I'll stay with more like-minded people, I'll stay away from people who are abusive, unavailable, and I'm going to start, paving the way for the love life that I've wanted for so long. So yes, listen to different points of view, because maybe you needed to, right? Yeah, you weren't willing to listen to the truth. Finally, you're willing to listen. Now you need to hear more truth about what's good for you, what's not, from, of course, trustworthy people, and stay with people who are supportive and loving and caring. There's always a lot to learn. Once you do that, you'll get clarity of belief. You'll get a lot of clarity in August. And basically, once you are willing to accept the truth about what's not working in your relationship, in your love life, or if you're single, what's not working with regards to being able to create a love life, you start getting all the clarity and all the answers. And in August, you'll finally be very, very clear as to what it is that you need to do to manifest the love life that you want, what it is that you need to do in order to get on the same track with your partner, on the same page with them, and what it is that you finally can let go of. Now, when this card comes up, yes, it can indicate a breakup, but it can also indicate staying in the same relationship with the same person, but finally letting go of what you cannot change, right? So just shedding all that heaviness, letting go and surrendering your relationship to the universe that, okay, I can't change it. The only person I can change is myself. And just help me find a way to live with that scenario. And that's when you're going to get it. So this helps in just releasing the negativity, the burden, the gunk that you've been carrying all along, in trying to, the burden that you've been carrying all along, to try and figure it out alone. You don't have to. You'll get the support that you need from the universe. You'll get the clarity of belief, and that's when your relationship will start to work. Look at that. See? Voila, spread your wings. So your relationship is going to flourish. Your love life is going to flourish. You probably meet somebody new around this time if you're single, or you'll rekindle the passion, the joy with your current partner. They perhaps will change because you've taken the lead. You're willing to have that confrontation within yourself, or maybe with them, and check them for what that you don't like. Stop refusing seeing what is so evident. You release whatever's not working for you. You're willing to learn more about what works and what can help to create your love life of your dreams. There's going to be clarity of belief, and you will be willing to take the leap of faith and enjoy the love life that you wanted so far. And then again, a major arcana card. You're being guided once again to not forget that you have to keep working on yourself to finally get there, to finally get to a point where you're at ease and joy with regards to your love life with your partner. And so you have to first, again, this is confrontation, fine. So you've confronted with yourself, you know what works, what doesn't work. You've probably confronted with your partner, you know what works, what doesn't work. This is spending time, alone with yourself, maybe a meditation, maybe spending time outdoors. If there's no greenery, no park, no garden, maybe you visualize it. Maybe spending time with some, water source, water energy, you know taking out even few minutes every day for yourself to figure out who you are, what makes you happy. Stay away from the tendency to please others or codependency. I'm picking that up today if that's there. So this will help you stay very grounded and not forget that you've worked so hard to get here, and you're finally getting the love life that you want. So you've got to stay grounded, not forget. And this will also keep away all the fear and negativity of what something happens in the future, what if this happens, that happens. That too much of mental thought, as you're an air sign, it will keep that at bay. And you will, and like I said, we first need to develop a strong relationship with ourselves, send a clear message to the universe that this is what we really want, this is who we really are. And that's when we see that in our relationship with our loved ones as well. So you need to find yourself, Librans. You need to really find yourself. May have lost yourself over the years through trauma, drama, some relationships that didn't work. You really need to find yourself. So this is a good card, positive card, intense card that you need to work. Indicates that you need to do self-work, but a positive card. And look at that. When you do that, again, major arcana cards, so many major arcana cards, which means 2023 is going to be your year of redefining your love life for good. Okay, of course, like I said, work never finishes. We have to keep working on ourselves, but you are really going to let go of what's not working for you and really invest into your love life, into yourself, and really attract the kind of relationship that does you good, that you deserve, that you desire. This is a beautiful card. This means success. So finally, you'll actually get exactly where you want, what you want in your relationship. It already starts with faith over here, but you're being asked to stay grounded, and then this pops up. Now, how these cards work is that the future cards always depend upon the energy of the previous ones. So in order to get so far, you must engage in all of this. If you don't, if you keep procrastinating or putting it forward, then these cards also get delayed. So this is where you're going to see the success, the joy. Maybe there's some celebration. Maybe there's some, if you've been looking forward to some proposal or maybe you have your anniversary this time. Maybe it's a vacation you've planned. So it's just a very happy, beautiful time of receiving, giving love, receiving love. And that indicates that you've manifested the love life that you really work so hard upon. Look at that. Healing begins. Again, a major arcana card, which means that you are really invested in yourselves, Librans, which is so amazing. It's so amazing. You need to give yourself a pat on the back for doing such amazing work, coming through 2023 with beginning with believing and succeeding and actually seeing that it works. This is proof from beginning to end. You believed in yourself, you believed you're going to succeed, you're going to get through all the hardships, and the universe actually proves it to you that you do. But don't forget, you got to do the work. In the meantime, you got to do the work. So February onwards till July, actively you have to do a lot of self-work on yourself. And once you start learning from your self-work and once it starts bringing you results, you don't have to stop. That's just a reminder, don't stop the self-work. Keep doing in a lot of introspection, self-work, to see, what made your love life flourish. It will flourish. It will really get to a point where you've wanted it to, be in such a long time. You'll get there. Don't lose heart. It's a very, very positive ending, extremely positive ending. Yes, very intense beginning, but an extremely positive beginning with an extremely positive latter half of the year. So you just have to keep the faith and you're going to get there. So that's the generic reading for the sun sign of Libra for the love life for 2023. If you have any questions, feel free to ask via the comments. And please remember that this is a generic reading. So if you'd like a more in-depth and personal one-on-one reading, feel free to reach out and contact me. And yes, a very happy 2023 to you. Have a beautiful day. And I will be here with a different video again tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye for now.